Hello, welcome to my first YouTube video. I've been active in the chats and the comment section of YouTube for quite some time. Now, with the encouragement of one of the young ladies who I'm subscribed to, I decided to do my own videos. Shout out to Gynocracy Takeover. First, let me give you a little background on myself. I was born in Atlanta, Georgia in 1966. My family moved to Decatur in 1969. I'm the youngest of 6 kids raised in a 2-parent home up until the time my father passed. Now, in my neighborhood in Decatur, most of the fathers were present in the homes. In fact, my friends' fathers often stepped in to guide me and discipline me in the absence of my own father. Now, although the neighborhood was predominantly black, it was not considered the hood in the 70s and the 80s. In fact, it consists of low, middle to middle class residents. Now, I was a tall, lanky kid, neither fat nor skinny, but I peaked in the 10th grade at 6'2", which I am today. I played sports. I played football and ran track. I couldn't find my niche in track, but football, I was mediocre but had potential. When I graduated high school, I decided to go to West Georgia College. I was planning on trying out for the football team. That didn't work out, neither did college. I left after a year, came back home, decided to go to a technical business school. Graduated and decided I need to go back to a traditional college. Enrolled in Georgia State University. I stayed there for about a couple of years till something went wrong with my financial aid. And that was it for my college education for the time. When I moved out my mother's home, I moved in with a childhood friend, and we lived in the Decatur area as well. I had a seasonal job for the Department of Treasury that ended up being permanent, so it did help with my half of the rent. We stayed there for about 3 years, and then we moved to Stone Mountain with a friend from a prior job. I stayed with these guys for about 5 years. It's full of clubbing, drinking, smoking, partying, girls. 90s, I met a lot of girls that mostly they were single mothers, but that didn't bother me because, if I liked them, I liked them. I didn't have any kids of my own, although some of my friends had already been fathers since 19 and 20. I dodged bullets. No baby mama drama, no child support, anything. After a while, I got tired of the lifestyle, so I started getting more serious about my working out. Now, I had started exercising right after football season in my senior year. Even though I was partying a lot, I kept up my workout. And so now I started weight training. I joined the gym. I got into it, and later I got into the nutrition of the whole thing. I eventually moved out from my roommates and went my own. I met the woman that would be my wife at my job. We did our thing. We went back and forth, and I realized that was the woman for me. Now, Atlanta had been a melting pot from far as I can remember. And my wife was no different. She was from New Orleans. The difference is my wife didn't have any kids. So we worked things out, and we had our son a couple of years before we got married. We got married in 2000, lived in Stone Mountain for about 6 months. Then we moved to Snellville. In 2001, we had our daughter. Now, I was blessed to have a job that allowed me to pay all the bills while my wife stayed at home with the kids. Through K3 through first grade and fourth grade, my kids went to a private school. Then they went to a public school. My job allowed me to be able to pick them up from school, take off when I need to take off. So we share responsibilities, in that regard with the kids. Now, fast forward, kids are young adults, both still trying to get their college education while working. My son works at United States Postal Service, where I work, and is also in school. My daughter works at Walmart and as a substitute teacher while she's in school. Now, we've had setbacks, what have you. I mean, we had a job loss a few years ago, but we're pushing on. We're together. We're still doing our thing. It's now been 21 years, almost 22 years since I've been married. So that's a little background on myself, so you can get an idea of my perspective, where I'm coming from when I comment in the chats and in the comment section. Based on my experience as a Generation X and someone who's active now, live now, that I do recognize things at this point. So these are just my thoughts, my opinions. I'm in no way trying to advise anyone or expert on anything. I mean, my page, of course, I'm not a content creator. I probably will never do lives. I work too much for that. But I just want to give you guys a video of myself, and maybe make more videos on certain issues, free fall, whatever issue that I feel or need to be addressed by me, or I want to address. I'll make videos on that. So that's about it for this one. Hope to see you guys later.